let's shop for my Thanksgiving meal. Recipe cards will be included after the key ingredients. So we're getting the Cajun seasoning, slap your mama, of course, some onion powder, and I'm looking to see if I need anything that I don't already have. Definitely get sage. If you don't have any, you're gonna need that for the cornbread dressing. Lemon pepper, gotta get the Lowry's. It's just the best, honestly. Seeing if I need any other seasonings, and I think we're all good. Then I got a bag of lemons. Checking my produce. My brother would be proud. Then we're getting carrots. I accidentally grabbed organic, but it's cool. It's just $1 extra, whatever, you know. Who needs an extra dollar? I do. Celery. Gotta get some celery. And then the frozen turkey. I got it from Kroger. And then we have our oven roasted turkey recipe that I go by pretty much every year. You're gonna use the lemon and the onion and the celery and the carrots to create like a roasting rack for the turkey. I spatchcock my turkey because it cuts the cooking time like seriously in half. It's about 15 minutes per pound, and it's so good, so juicy. Everything cooks evenly, and all the skin is crispy. It's amazing. Then we're gonna get some yellow onions. Checking my produce because I may not use all these onions, so I want to make sure I get some really, really good ones. A lot of these were young, so it's perfect. And then a green bell pepper that I had to get from Smith's because Walmart didn't have any, and unfortunately Smith's has like the worst produce in the world, so it was like, you know, finding a needle in a haystack. But I found it. Had to get some cream of chicken and cornbread. Guess what we're making? Yes, cornbread chicken dressing. The bomb. I use this recipe every single year. This exact recipe, honestly. Exact recipe. I don't know what other families use box Jiffy Mix for their cornbread chicken dressing. My family uses it, and honestly, it's so good. I don't like hot water cornbread, so there's that. I don't know, it just tastes so good. Everyone loves this cornbread chicken dressing. It's good. It's delicious. Try it. Or don't. Then we gotta get some unsalted butter. Always go unsalted because you can add salt later, but you can't take it out. And then some country crock spread. I mean, you can put this shit on anything. Chopped collards. Hey, don't judge me, okay? Unless you're in the kitchen slaving over cleaning, cutting my collard greens, I don't want to hear it. I used to have my sister do it for me every year. This year, we're getting that shit out of the bag. Still good. Oh, smoked turkey instead of pork. Gotta mention that. Still just as good. Then we're grabbing some sweet relish. Our total is reaching $56.89. That is not including the tax. And then 36 eggs for $16. $16. All right, this is for the potato salad. I promise I'm not gatekeeping my family recipe. It's literally add the amount of ingredients that you like the most. So everyone is different. I hate mayo, but I love relish and I love boiled eggs in mine. So there's that. You know, I add a little bit more boiled eggs and a little bit more relish, less mayo. And then we gotta get some Gruyere and some mild cheddar for the stovetop mac. Listen, don't come to me with that baked mac and cheese. I don't want to hear it. Yes, bacon mac and cheese is delicious, but once you have this stovetop mac, you're gonna say baked what? Because it just doesn't get any better than this. No Velveeta used at all. Look at those ingredients. Scratch, bomb, do it. And it's easy. At least it is to me. I make this probably 3 times a week. And then we have evaporated milk. I got 2 cans because I will be using this for 2 different desserts. Yes, the cart is empty because all of these clips are in a crazy order. Just because it made sense in my head. And then I decided to go for the most expensive vanilla extract just to see if it'll taste any different. I highly doubt it. We got some sweet potatoes. I got 5 pounds. And as you can see, I am checking my produce. I mean, you just want to check your produce. This is food that's going in your body, so you want it to be delicious. And you're paying for it, so get your money's worth. I do want to mention that these Walmart bags are ass. We went through 3 Walmart bags for these sweet potatoes because they just kept busting through. I actually dropped one on the ground and it broke, but I'm a good Samaritan, so I bought it anyways instead of putting it back. I hope Walmart hears this. All right, so we have our sweet potato pie recipe. I said 4 pounds of yams or sweet potatoes, whatever you want to call them. But it's honestly up to you. And the amount of sweet potatoes I use really ranges. However, the ingredients always stayed the same and they always tasted the same. Not sure the science behind that, but whatever. I also roast my sweet potatoes instead of boiling them because it just tastes better. Then we're getting some pecans. I got a big ass bag. Gotta get the corn syrup. And some nutmeg, which we use for the sweet potato pies. That was in the last carb, but it's okay. For the pecan pie, this is the Caro recipe on the back of the corn syrup. I really don't have my own recipe for this because I still have not perfected my pecan pie. But the Caro recipe is the closest I've gotten to perfection. So that is the one I included in this video. Hopefully this year's pecan pie is like where I want it to be. But I have a gas stove this year, so we'll see. And we gotta get the whipped topping for the last dessert. But probably the most favorite and most requested dessert, at least for me. Everyone asked for this. I've had it asked for on birthdays, Easter, Christmas, you name it. Everyone loves it. The banana pudding. Now, I will admit, I do not use pudding mix, and then the pudding, quote unquote, that I make is not really a pudding. It's more of a caramel consistency, but I still use it because it's so good. I've seen videos where people make a pudding that's a caramel consistency and they just mix it with the whipped topping, but I just layer mine because it's so much prettier. And if you see my layers in a banana pudding, you'll understand why. It just looks as good as it tastes. So, things you should purchase ahead of time because they sell out: frozen pie crust, smoked turkey, and the injectables. I still don't have my pie crust or smoked turkey. I have to wake up hella early tomorrow to get them, but it's all good because I'm gonna get it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this beautiful spread that I made last year. I also want to note that my ending total was $124.55. That wasn't including tax, and that wasn't including ingredients I already had or ingredients that I haven't bought, i.e. the frozen pie crust and smoked turkey. Thanks for watching.